What if I told you that you could fully change your life in 31 days? Not with motivation or cheesy hacks, but with one simple habit. Get up before the world wakes, prime your mind, move your body, make progress towards your goals. This is day 1 of 31. If you want to make a change, it's as simple as joining us every day. First step before we move our bodies, we're going to choose our first thoughts of the day. Prime our mind is what we say. So what that looks like is find yourself a little bit of space where you can sit down in what we call our paleo chair. Feet are underneath the hips, and you're sitting down in a passive or relaxed squat. It may not feel relaxing. You may feel a little tight, like you're going to fall backwards. If so, hold on to a counterbalance out in front of you. While we're here, what we're going to do is a little bit of breathing and choosing our first thought. So it'll be a box breath, 4-second inhale, 4-second pause the top, 4-second exhale, and a 4-second pause the bottom, about 4 times. So let's slow down the breathing a little bit. That dog is ripping her bed. I'm going to have to get that. So we'll start with an inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between the stimulus and my response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Choose gratitude. Inhale. All right. Step 1 down. Time to start moving the body here. So we start every morning with just a couple minutes of getting down and getting back up. Essential for your life. You need to be able to get up off the floor. So this is always our first thing. You can walk it down. Oh, you can't even see me. Make sure you get all the way to the floor. You can walk it back up. And then at the top, we celebrate the fact that you can do it. And then we'll move like this for 2 minutes. Just starting to turn on the body, getting the blood flowing a little bit, lubricating the joints before we get into our intensity for today. And so today is day 1 of a 31 days to discipline, call it a challenge. So if you've been here before, you're already on track. But if you know somebody who says, I have goals, or I'd like to make a change, or yeah, someday I'm gonna do that, this is for them. This is for, create a habit that gets you to those goals without the need for motivation. So, 31 days in a row will make a huge difference. We'll build that habit to the point where you don't have to think about getting up in the morning. You just do it. For me, this is day 2 of pretty strong headache. Feeling a little bit better than yesterday in terms of body aches and whatnot, but when that alarm goes off, even if I'm not feeling well, I don't even think about it because the habit is built and I'm getting up because I know the value in maintaining that habit. My wife was asking me yesterday, why don't you just skip the next one? Why don't you just sleep in? I just looked at her. Didn't even answer. She knows me. All right, good morning, equipment. Megan, Jody, servant Layla, good morning, good morning. I love it. Job, Talia, Jason, Yaroslav, we're all here. Spencer, good morning. All right. Layla, you joining us for this? I just found you the other day on YouTube. So first thing here, just starting off with some knee raises, warm up the hip flexors. Trying to keep that bottom leg straight, torso tall. You want to feel this happening in the hip flexor. Switch it up. Good morning. I love it. I love when new people come and join us. We've got a whole workout here. We're going to finish our warm-up, about another 8 or 9 minutes. And then we've got some deadlifts, burpees over the bar, and then a little bit of handstand work today. All right, from there, set the feet underneath the hips, and we're just going to go with a good morning. So sending the hips back, feeling a little bit of hamstring tension, and then standing it back up. So I'm just going to take this. The dog has decided she wants to start ripping her bed. So, excuse me. I don't want that destroyed, dog. So, a few more good mornings. Think about squeezing the butt, the top, neutralizing the pelvis. Squeeze, hamstrings, squeeze. From there, we're just gonna stand on one leg. What you can do in here is you can do some circles with the other foot, a little bit of rotation. You can drop and raise the non-standing hip. Just starting to turn on the standing hip a little bit, get the blood flowing in there. We don't always want to focus on double leg, right? If you always do 2 feet at the same time, it's very easy to become imbalanced, like I am. Switch legs. And then from there, we're going to get into a reverse lunge. So taking a long step back, such that when that back knee kisses the ground, we got a nice vertical shin in the front. And just alternate. Long step. Let the knee touch the floor. And then back up. Always standing tall in between, squeezing the butt, neutralizing the pelvis. I have a tendency of standing in a pelvic tilt, an anterior pelvic tilt, which is tough on the back. So always thinking about squeezing the butt a little bit at the top helps with that. All right, from there, we're gonna go into our thoracic spine rotations. So you come onto the ground on all fours. And what you can do is take one hand off the ground, sweep it in between the other hand and the knees, taking that shoulder to the floor if you can. And then reverse it. Take that hand towards the ceiling, shoulder down, shoulder up. About 5 per side. I was feeling a little bit stiff this morning, but starting to feel better already. Get that body warmed up. Get some intensity, do your homework before everybody wakes up, and you are rolling. You are on track. All right, from there, first set of squats. So feet under the shoulders, hips down and back till the hips come below the knee ideally, and then stand it up and squeeze the butt at the top. Always squeezing the butt at the top. Couple more there, we'll get into our second round warm up. All right, from there, we're just gonna go with a little bit of a rotation at the hip, up in front, out to the side, and down, and then up from the side, in front, and down. Maybe 7 or 8 there, switch sides. As I'll say, you can spend more time on the non-balanced side. You know, if you find one side is harder to balance, or is just harder to do that movement, spend more time on that side. Balance it out. Next, we're gonna go with a staggered stance. Good morning. So lining up the toes with one foot with the heel of the other. Send the hips back. Stand, squeeze the butt. You're gonna feel a hamstring stretch on the front leg. Stand, squeeze the butt. If you're looking for maybe the hardest workout we've done so far, if you didn't do Saturday's sandbag squats, check that one out. That was one of the hardest workouts we've done so far, I think. Switch it up if you haven't. But remember, this is more than just exercise, right? Yes, I want to be fit and capable, but at the same time, I've got dreams, I've got goals, I've got aspirations. Call it a legacy I want to build. So if I just work out, I'm missing the ball or the boat. All right, from there, back to single leg, and what we're gonna do here is a hinge or a deadlift, so you can send the leg back behind you, stand it back up. If you want, you can increase that range of motion. You can take your hands to the floor. It's just a hinge, trying to stay balanced on that standing leg the whole time. Once again, you can spend more time on the less balanced side, which for me is this one. A few more there. And we'll get into our Spider-Man lunge. Okay, come down onto all fours and then into a plank. You're gonna take one foot and bring it outside the hands. And we're just gonna swirl around. We're gonna go back and forth, finding those tight spots a little bit. I presume our burpees done in WODs don't count. Oh, good question. I know Jody and Megan are doing a burpee December challenge. Yeah, I would say that these burpees you're gonna do today don't count towards that. That's the way I would be doing it, but obviously there you can do whatever you please. The warm-up ones for sure count. Nice. Dial up Judy for executive decisions. 5 a.m. coach, both sides unbalanced. Oh no. It's funny, Jody. We're gonna get one more per side here. Notice we spend a little more time here just rocking around, finding those tight spots. The other side is definitely tighter for me. Feeling a little dehydrated this morning. Get some water in there. Make sure you're drinking water. Try not to get any caffeine in yet. Keep that hydration going. All right, from there, we'll do our second kind of thoracic spine opener. And all we're gonna do is thumbs to shoulders and then press overhead, face down. See me? Yeah. At least 10 there. Then one set of air squats. And now we're rolling towards the workout. I basically spent all day yesterday in bed. Freezing. It was a good day. Feeling a little better today. All right, the second set of squats. Thinking about keeping the abs tight through here and the torso upright. You'll notice I always take the arms out in front as a counterbalance to stay as upright as possible. All right, feeling warm. Well, let's talk about today's session. So it's a simple one today. Simple doesn't mean easy. We are going deadlift, burpees over the bar for 10 minutes. AMRAP stands for as many reps as possible or as many rounds as possible. Whoa, got a little dizzy there. And that doesn't mean, you know, as many reps as possible within the first minute. It means over the course of that 10 minutes, you know, what's the most you can accumulate, basically. So let's talk about these two movements. I'll give you some options for equipment, depending on what you got there. We'll start with the barbell though. So I'm gonna grab this just outside the thighs. And then obviously it will start from the floor. So thinking about feet are evenly weight distributed. I'm kind of sitting with the hips up a little bit. The hamstrings are on a little bit more than the quads. Pushing away from the floor, and then once I cross the knees, squeezing the butt. On the way back down, it's hips back, basically till I cross the knee, and then a little bit of knee bend, but I don't want to sit down. Push away, squeeze the butt at the top. So hips, knees, knees, hips, hips, knees, knees, hips, keeping that barbell right against the legs the whole time. If you don't have a barbell, you could go with a dumbbell. Same idea, just taking that thing right between the heels. If you want a little more range of motion, you could grab it like so. But same movement, hips, knees, knees, hips. If, say you have a kettlebell, same idea. Just taking that down between the knees, between the feet, touching it to the ground, standing and squeezing the butt. For the burpee, simple. Get down on the floor all the way, right? Lay down to the point where you could take your hands off the ground, get back up, and then we're gonna hop over the bar. Definitely still not at full capacity here. If hopping is not within your capacity, you could step over, but we are gonna travel. So you're gonna burpee and alternate, right? So burpee, get down, get up. That'd be 1. Down, up, 2. So we're gonna go 5 deadlifts, 10 burpees over the bar, as many times as you can in 10 minutes. This is definitely one that you could start too fast, right? You could definitely go really hot out of the gate here and crash and have to slow down. So you wanna think about a pace that you can keep the whole 10 minutes. In terms of loading for the barbell, I'm gonna end up going lighter than I normally would on this workout, but you wanna choose something that you can keep those 5 unbroken, but they're challenging. You know, if I was feeling pretty good, I think I'd be thinking about 225 pound-wise. But since, yeah, I agree, Megan. But we're here, we're doing it. So yeah, if you do, you know, if you're feeling good, a challenging enough weight that you can do it unbroken, but it's tough. Tough. Okay, so a little bit of warm-up prep, and then we'll get going here. Oh, I'm waffling whether I should go heavy or just keep it nice and light. Talia, glad you're feeling better, coach. I'm much better today. Still taking it easy. Good job. Nice, Talia. Great to hear you're feeling better. Great to hear. I'm thinking tomorrow we'll be back to full steam, hopefully. But definitely feeling a little better today. All right, share what you're thinking here for the deadlift. What kind of weight are you guys thinking about? I think I'm just gonna go 135 here. Because as I've been saying, the habit is more important than crushing yourself, right? Being here and doing it and maintaining consistency is more important than any one workout being, you know, intense or not. Like, yes, the goal is intensity, but intensity is relative, and every day is different. So, whew. All right, Joe, what are you saying? 225? Perfect. Perfect. 95? Sounds good, Jody. So we're basically doing the same thing then. Although you're Masters athlete, so you're doing more than that. Although technically I'm a Masters athlete as well, just not the same division. All right, I think this is where I'm going. Try out a couple before you go. Just gonna put them out so we don't wake up the girls with the banging of the bar. But if you try to chew this, dog, I'm not gonna be happy. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Jason, 225. Awesome. So you're back at home, I take it? Not out winter camping anymore? Unless you brought a big barbell with you. That'd be funny. All right. This is time. Everybody in. So 10 minutes, five deadlifts, 10 burpees over the bar. Try to choose a steady pace, right? Try to just move consistently. Don't start out too high. All right. Let's do this. 10 minutes. Ready, team? Maple, what are you doing over there? All right, let's do it. 10 seconds. Move at a pace that works for you guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You got their attention, I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11, 11. It's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stain from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme. Better stand tall. I don't know if jumping's the right idea for me today. I might step over. Feels weird, but I'm gonna step over. Instead of searching inside for what they gave him, a strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't wanna place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Woo. Alright, he's jacked already. One down. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for flame. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11, 11. It's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
Greetings, Dawn Strength, you're incredible. Thanks, Volganina. Join us for a workout. We're here every day.
Time, you got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stain from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hold it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when you're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Oh! 3.
Carl Pro, good morning. We've got a call in, 4 hours? Thanks for showing up. A little under the weather, but I'll be there.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few.
Just over halfway, team. Let's go.
You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hold it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
That's 4.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
3 minutes. Keep it up, team. Let's go. Sooner or later, let's go. Glad you're still here. Have a fantastic day, you too. Join us tomorrow for the workout. Thanks for stopping by. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5.
2 minutes.
Boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is on chest. What's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon.
Last minute.
Second, this life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain. It's a blessing. New focus, no guessing. Just bold an obsession. All in his possession. You got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11. It's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me.
30 seconds.
You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside
10.
for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts, imagine it thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss.
Take some time, walk around, team. Catch your breath. I think that was 6 and 5 for me. Definitely not not full capacity here. All right, we'll take a minute here, breathe, and then we'll get into some handstands. How was that? How many rounds you guys do? How'd it feel? Man, I'm definitely not back to full steam here. 9, yes, Job. Yeah, that was your jam. Well done, man. Holy crap. You almost went every minute on the minute. Good job. Jody, what in the literal heck? What do you mean? Funny. Woo. Job, that is solid, man. Obviously, any score is solid, but that's impressive. That's your jam, eh, Job? Ooh. Jason, Jody, how many did you guys get?
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running a race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
All right. Let's talk handstands here. Spicy and great workout, yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right. Opportunity work on Monday. It's all about the handstand. So let's talk options here. What we've been doing the last few weeks is handstand hold, kind of going every 2 minutes, trying to hold for a minute. So basically every second minute over the course of 10, trying to hold for a minute. I don't think that came out super clearly. Good morning, Tasharia. So I'm gonna go, Jody, 7 rounds and 7. Awesome. Awesome, good job. So I'm gonna go less than that today. You know, I might go 30 seconds every 2 minutes. We'll see. I don't know how upside down is gonna feel on my head, but you guys can do handstand holds. You can do handstand push-ups, handstand walks if you got it, wall walks. But let's talk about options here. So if you feel pretty comfortable kicking up to a handstand, this is what we're looking at. You know, hands about, 8 inches from the wall with the fingers, and you're thinking about squeezing the feet together, pressing up into the floor, abs are tight, legs are tight, and you're just pressing hard. What I want to avoid is any big arch at the back. I don't want to stay nice and squeezed there, nice and tight in the abs and butt. Maybe 6, I was on pace with you. It's okay. Whatever it was is great. If kicking up to the handstand is unrealistic for you today, what you can do is basically set up on all fours with your feet up against the wall, come up to a downward dog, and then just set the feet up the wall like that, and that is an option that you could do. And if you want more out of that, you want to get more into a handstand, walk it back until you can basically touch your nose to the wall, and then just press up and hang out there. But same idea when you're in that position, abs are squeezed, butt squeezed. We want to be in a nice straight line. If being up against the wall is just too much, either for today or in general, you could go with kind of a downward dog handstand. Just set yourself up on all fours, send the hips up in the air, and then you could even walk the hands back and then push into the toes so that you end up more on top of your hands and more inverted. Good morning, Kenneth. You want to do some handstands with us? And then if that's easy and you want to step it up a little bit, just raise your feet. Right, so I could stack these up however high I feel comfortable with, put my feet up on there, and then same thing, I can get into that downward dog or pike handstand, trying to push the hips over top of my hands so that it looks and feels more and more like a handstand. So, as I was saying, I'm probably gonna go 30 seconds every 2 minutes. But I would suggest if you feel pretty good, aim for more, 45 seconds or up to a minute every 2. Or you could even go, 20 seconds every minute, 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off every minute. Choose an option that's challenging but doable. You can always just follow along with me and just do a little bit longer if it feels easy. So, here we go. We're gonna go every minute, just for 10. All right, ready? Let's do this. 10 seconds. See how we feel here. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So feet together, butt squeezed, legs squeezed, abs squeezed, pressing into the floor. Right, trying to get as high as you can with your feet. That's 15. Try to touch your feet to the ceiling while squeezing everything. Butt, abs, legs, that's 20. It's 30. I might go 40. This is probably a bad move. I probably should have eased into this. That's 40. I'm gonna call it there. Start with 40. Obviously, you guys if you've been doing this already, try to keep up what you were doing. Yeah, Jody, 1 minute. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so if you're doing 1 minute on, 1 minute off, rest. Unless you're going every minute for, 20, 30 seconds. I think 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off would be extremely hard as well. So maybe once you can do a minute on, a minute off, you can try 30 on, 30 off. I'll do more on my barbell and burpees, all right. Talia, what about a pike? What about like a downward dog handstand? 1 on, 1 off. Nice, Jason. Or Talia, you could even take a barbell overhead and just hold. So if you don't want to be upside down, you could just stand and hold something overhead, and that'll kind of mimic it, just without being inverted. But a good option either way. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. I almost kicked you in the head, didn't I, Maple? Sorry. So active. You're pressing, squeezing, and pressing and squeezing. Everything tight, right? Keep going through that checklist. As things start to want to relax, that's 20. Tighten them back up. Right, if the back starts to arch, squeeze the butt. If the shoulders start to sag, press them up. That's 30. If the feet come apart, bring them together. Keep fighting. That's 40. I think that's where I'm staying today. Nice, Talia. That's 50. Yeah, all there for you, Jody. If you're doing the minute, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job so far. 2 down, 3 to go. Unless you're going every minute, in which case, 4 down, 6 to go. Cute doggy, huh? Cute dog. Curious to see what my head feels like after all these. Right now we feel okay. I think I need more water. 30 seconds. You're so soft. You are. Yes, you are. 20. Wrists aren't happy. Equipment, you could set up some dumbbells. Try that. Put some dumbbells on the ground and do your handstand on the dumbbells. It'll allow you for a more neutral wrist as opposed to the extension if that's what's bugging it. Try that out. 3, 2, 1. Definitely kick the dog on that one. 10. Go get it. Go get it. 20. 30. Keep fighting. Keep it up, team. Nice and tight. 40.
I'm liking at it, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like
50.
lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour,
1, and that's a minute. That's it. 3 down, 2 to go. This is a dumbbell-free house. Sorry. Whew. What about, I got time here. What about equipment? If you had a bumper plate and then just put your hand, and just put your hand off the bumper plate so that the top of your hand is on the bumper plate and then the other half is down. That would be an option as well that would take the excess extension off the wrist. So that would be an option as well. 10 seconds. Second last one if you're going every 2. 5. I know. 3, 2, 1. Warm up. $15. Missed the 10 there, sorry. 20. Strange. 30. That's what it takes. 40. 50. 3, 2, 1. It's a minute. One more to go, team. Yeah, try that out equipment. See how that feels. We'll do some forearm stretches after this. Hopefully I remember that. Look at all this skin. Look at all your skin. Look at all your skin. You're a funny dog. Funny dog. So remember, if you know somebody, you know, who's looking to get their shit together, let them know. 31 days. Day 1 today. We're doing the whole month. So I'll get them started at day 1 and make that change. Pass it on. All right, last set coming up. And then next month we're talking about meat. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's make the last one the best one. Squeezing everything, pressing hard, bringing that chest in line with the arms. 10. Nice and tight. 20. 30. 40. 50. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Woo! Good job, team. I don't know if anybody's going every minute on the minute, so I'll leave that. Oh. I should have done your barbell overhead. I grabbed a dead ball instead. Balance work. Dead ball, that works. I mean, you could even hold that overhead. That would be a good option as well. All right, we did it. We did it. Great job, team. I hope you're okay. Take it easy on your wrists. You need them. Yeah, so let's talk about wrists for a second here. Let's talk. Megan, death. What does that mean? What does that mean? Did you do the handstands, Megan? Was that the skull and crossbones or just all the burpees, or what are you saying? All right, so let's do this. Let's get into a little forearm wrist stretch. But we'll talk about kind of the importance of maintaining that flexibility. So let's go, basically get yourself into like a tabletop, not a tabletop, just on all fours, hands and knees, with your fingers pointing back towards you. And then if that's not a stretch, you're gonna sit the hips back a little bit and close up the wrists. So just sitting back, pushing the hips down and closing that angle there. So this is kind of my start position. And then if I can, I'm gonna work my way down. You see how that wrist is closing. And we're gonna hang out here with both of them for a minute here. Okay, Mabel, you're not helping though. Oh, yibba, 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 yibba. And we'll talk about, the importance of that wrist mobility. We can talk about it in terms of exercise for, getting into a good front rack position, overhead squats, handstands, burpees, all that kind of stuff that requires wrist extension, but also just in real life, right? There are positions that I get into that require good wrist flexibility that if I don't maintain it, I'm going to struggle. So avoiding that is probably not what you want to do. You definitely want to aim to get into that place where you can extend the wrists well. I think because a lot of us spend a lot of time, on a computer. You can't even see me here. I've got this PT client, who I think he's probably got a little carpal tunnel syndrome just from typing a lot, from being on a computer. And as a result, really struggles with some wrist flexibility. So definitely a good idea to prioritize that, put in some time, even just as simple as doing something like this when you're warm. Don't go on crank on them when they're cold. You won't get as much value out of it. But once they're warmed up, this is a pretty good one to get into to open that up. So we'll hang out here for a minute, and briefly reiterate the idea that if you want to make a change in your life, it's as easy as making a change in your life. And if you know somebody who wants to do that, that this is their free pass. All you need to do is get up. And then once you're here, you guys know it, you just do the thing. There's no more motivation required after that. There's no more discipline required once you show up. I guess you guys could be here and do nothing, I guess. Like you could be there in the chat and not actually work out. But I think eventually, if you keep showing up here, like you're going to do it. So it's as simple as that. As being here with us, I'm not claiming this is the best fitness program that there is. I would argue that it's pretty close. It's going to be pretty, we do variance, we do intensity, we do functional movements. Like you're going to get great fitness. But what it does have is this structure, right? It has the pieces that you need, that if you just show up, the change happens. Show up and do the things. As I'm saying, do the workout, do the prime your mind, do the homework. But if you just do it, it's basically done for you. That doesn't really make sense, but I think you get it. Hey, dog. Okay, so we're gonna ease out of this. Might be a good idea. Oh, dog. Might be a good idea to get into a little hamstring stretch after those deadlifts. How about we do that? Let's do the lazy hamstring stretch. This is what I like. Hey. So let's do this. You're gonna lay down on your back. Get your butt close to the wall. And then take the feet up the wall. Maple. As you can see, I'm trying to make sure that my butt stays down. So if my hips lift, I'm too close to the wall for this. But I want to get into the position where my legs are straight up the wall, my hips are down. And I'm just going to hang out there for a minute or so. If you don't feel any stretch there, pull your toes down. I don't know if you can see that. Whoop. So if you're not feeling a stretch like this, pull the toes down and you'll feel a little hamstring and calf. If you have a band or a strap or something, you can wrap that over your feet and pull down on it to get a little bit more. Hey, what? I would say it's the best. Thanks, Job. 100%. There is no hack. You got it, Jason. You got to do the work. What other fitness program is mind-centered? I don't know. That's a good question. Thanks, Job. I appreciate it. There's no way Maple will let you be in that. Yeah, I'm basically trying to block her right now. As you can see, you had me at lay down. Yeah, I think this is maybe the first time we've done this stretch, and today is the day. But I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling a little bit better. Definitely feeling better yesterday. Yesterday was I don't know, probably the worst I've felt in years, to be honest. The girls did all the farm chores for me. They did everything. They even herded the sheep. So, extremely, remember our mental reps at the beginning there. You know, it's one thing to say those things, but it's another to, you know, think about what they actually mean. You know, and the last one is I choose gratitude. And, you know, we do this. I've mentioned that our family now does this gratitude practice at dinner where we go around the table and we say what we're grateful for the day. And, you know, I am, and very, very real, I am extremely grateful for the team yesterday, for my girls, for, you know, taking up all the slack, all the things that I would normally do around the farm. You know, they took that over. All three of them were out on the four-wheeler together, and we got like a blizzard yesterday. So they're out there in the snow, bringing water to the cows, hay to the sheep, food to the chickens. And I'm just feeling extremely grateful for them that they allowed me basically to do nothing all day yesterday to try to feel better. And, you know, and now I do feel a little bit better. So it's just extremely grateful. And I think it's important to go through that practice, you know, not only say I choose gratitude, but think about why. You know, what things am I grateful for? And the more that you focus on those things that you're grateful for, the more you see more positive things to be grateful for. All right, dog, you've ripped off my shoulder. That's probably enough of that one. So let's move on. Let's start shutting her down here so that you guys can get to your homework. Whoa, dizzy, standing up there. Okay. Talia, thankfully doing fire POI helps my wrists be very strong. Doing practice POI, I'm not sure what POI is, can help lots for mental health, but not everyone is into that same movement as the nunchucks. Oh, interesting. POI is very artistic. Do you do any light whip? Well, you guys are having a conversation. I don't even understand. POI. You're gonna have to let me know here. Job, you have an amazing day as well, man. Awesome, take care. Maybe your body is subconsciously reacting to today's big cow event. No, big cow event's not till Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, this coming weekend is cattle and sheep processing day for the family. Yes, since I lived in New Zealand, the Maoris taught me, then I moved into fire. Love it. I'm gonna obviously have to look up what POI is. All right, so let's start calling her a day here. So this is the time where you sit down and do that work. Poi. Oh, okay, so it's not POI, it's poi. Sorry. This is where you do your work towards your most important goals, right? You've taken this step and gotten up early and turned on the body and made progress with your fitness and your health. And now it's time to make progress towards your other goals, right? It's time to move towards that thing that you want to be, that person you want to be, the one that you want to set the example for your family for, you want your legacy to be. All it takes is focused attention every day, right? Stack up that action and it becomes the thing that you want, right? If you do that same thing, I think I used the example the other day of these new girls at the gym, and they were looking at another girl who was lifting a lot more than them and saying, hey, I want to get there. How long does that take? And I was like, 10 years, right? Maybe 5, maybe a little bit less, but that maturity, that consistency, those results don't come overnight. And the same thing applies to anything else. It just takes daily action consistently over time. So define that goal, break it down into the step that if you do it every day, you get there, and then do the step. Simple, simple. All right, I don't think I have any clips for you today. That's the other day. I barely got outside yesterday. So there are some cows for you, but this is all yesterday's stuff. So on that note, let's check tomorrow real quick. What do we got? Toes to bar and overhead squats, and then our single leg work. So nice EMOM tomorrow. I'm thinking I'll probably feel a little bit better, so maybe push the pace a little bit more tomorrow. But, as usual, you guys are incredible. You take your your alarm clock and you say, let's go every morning. Take it seriously. Fitness is improving. Life is improving. You guys are awesome. Fire on chains for poi is a good thing, a good toning. I use all kinds of poi. Originally used for the men, wrist strength for hunting. Ooh, sounds pretty neat. I'm definitely gonna have to look into poi. All right, so you guys have an incredible day. After you do your homework, I mean, that should be incredible as well. And then I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Those overhead squats are for you, Jody. I think about you every time we program them now. So have yourselves a great day. I love you all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up before you head out. Hit some reactions. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of 31 Days of Discipline. Remember, share that. Think about someone who might need a little kick of discipline in their lives. So, love you guys. Not sure I say that when my alarm goes off. You say, thank you, alarm clock, for waking me up. Thank you. All right, you guys are awesome. Mrs. just showed me how to do toes to bar on a barbell on the floor. Nice. Like a, what do they call it? Like a candlestick or a scorpion? Not a scorpion. Dragonfly? There's so many names for stuff. All right, thank you for all the hearts and the reactions and the thumbs up. And love you guys. Have yourselves a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.